Alright everyone, so this is our dinner for this Wednesday night. Some chicken drumsticks baked in the oven, mashed potatoes with some chicken gravy, and corn on the cob. So that's our dinner for this Wednesday night. Alright everyone, so this is our breakfast for this Thursday morning. We decided to have a normal breakfast. So we have a couple of eggs with picante sauce on them, bacon, and some hash brown patties. We had 3 left, so we split one. So that is our breakfast for this Thursday morning. All right, everyone. So this is what's for dinner on this Thursday night. I have some chicken patties, which I had some leftover mashed potatoes. I opened up a can of chicken breast, mixed it in the mashed potatoes, dipped it in egg and some crushed up crackers, and made them into chicken patties. Got some corn on the cob, and this is a sliced strawberry and sugar. It's usually in the frozen department, but we like to have that as a side when we have chicken patties. So this is what's for dinner on this Thursday night. All right, everyone. So for dessert on this Thursday night, I made a Starbucks Copycat lemon loaf, and I made some lemon icing to go on top. So I made this before, so I'll leave the link to that video in the description below if you want to check that out. So that is our dessert for this Thursday night and Friday night. All right, everyone. So here's our breakfast for this Friday morning. Glenn is just having some toast with butter and strawberry jam. And I'm actually just having a peanut butter and jelly sandwich. And we're each going to have a Yoplait. He likes the orange cream, and I like the harvest peach. And that's our breakfast for this Friday morning. Alright, so there's my eggs boiling for the deviled eggs, and they're almost ready to shut off. I'll just show you how I hard boil my eggs, how I take the shell off, and I'm sure it's a pretty common practice. So, alright, that's the eggs boiling for the deviled eggs. Okay, so my eggs came to a boil. What I do then is I turn the burner off. I leave them on the burner, I put a lid on them, and keep them that way for 25 minutes. All right, everyone, so I just took the eggs out of the saucepan that they boiled in. I put them in the stainless steel bowl, and I got some cold water in there. And I'm just going to let them sit like that for 10 minutes. You can throw some ice cubes in there as well, but I don't have any right now. So I'm just going to let it sit in cold water for 10 minutes, and then we'll peel them. Alright, so I am ready to peel the eggs now. They have been sitting in cold water for about 10 to 15 minutes now. And usually this works better if you throw ice cubes in there where it's super cold. But I've done it with and without, and it worked pretty good. So I got my eggs. There's water still in there. And I have a little jar here. It's just an old plastic banana ring jar. Doesn't matter. And I'll put a little bit of water in that, just a little bit, and I've done it with and without water, and it worked. So, and just throw an egg in there, and then I just shake it up, and you can see it just peels right off, just like that. Egg is peeled. Alright, so that is all I do to peel my hard-boiled eggs. Alright, so I am cutting the eggs in half now and taking out the yolk. As you can see, I already did one, and I'm just putting all the yolks in here. And then all we do is mash up the yolk, add some Miracle Whip, and then that's it. Just mix it up, fill the holes in the egg back in. And then I'll top some of them with paprika, but Glenn is actually going to top some of his with cayenne pepper. So he wants some hot deviled eggs. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and finish this, and we'll be back when we're done. All right, everyone, so here are the deviled eggs. Not the prettiest or best looking deviled eggs, but they're deviled eggs. So I just put paprika on a couple of them. I don't know if I'll like paprika on them. I know Glenn's going to put some cayenne pepper on his, so I'm going to take some out to Glenn right now. He's outside. So yeah, right now we're just going to enjoy some deviled eggs before I make the taco pizza. All right, I have 4 peaches here that I had in the grocery haul the other day. And I did buy 5, but I already ate one, so I better get these cut. And I'm going to peel them, slice them, throw in some milk and some sugar, throw them in the refrigerator, and it's going to be good. All right, everyone, so just to show you what I'm doing with the peaches, you can see right here that I peeled them, and now I'm just cutting them in chunks, and the part closest to the bone, I'll just eat off of that. Man, these are some juicy peaches, so I picked out some good ones. I already cut a couple of them, so that's what they look like. So yeah, that's all I do. So here are all the peaches. This is all 4 peaches. And they are good. They're really juicy. You can even tell that they're really wet, but they would have been delicious just eating like that as well. So now, and this is a recipe that comes from Glenn and his side of the family. Glenn's ma, and I called her ma as well, but she had some really good recipes, and we have some of them, but we wished we would have kept a lot more of them, or gotten them at least from his sister, but she has since passed. Oh, I'll have plenty of milk here. I think I'm just going to use the whole thing. All right, so now they're in milk, and now I'm going to put in some sugar. And this, you put it in the refrigerator, let it get super cold, and believe me, this is delicious. Oh, yes, it's a sweet dish, but it is delicious, especially when it is super cold. And this will be to taste as well, depending on how sweet you want it. And that's all there is to it. Put a lid on it, put it in the refrigerator, let it get super cold, take it out and eat it while it's cold. Don't let it sit out at room temperature or nothing, because I don't know about you, but room temperature milk does not sit well with us. So, all right, and that's all there is to that. I don't even know what this is called. Sweet peaches, maybe? I don't know. But, yep, I'm going to put it in the refrigerator for a while, and we'll enjoy it later on. All right, everyone, so on this Saturday afternoon, this is my lunch for today. Just some cut up avocado on flour tortillas. That's the way I like to eat them. And that is what's for lunch today on this Saturday afternoon. So what's for dinner tonight, this Saturday night, is slow cooker chicken fajitas. So it's going to be super simple. It's not going to take a lot of ingredients. And so let's go over the ingredients. I got 3 really colorful bell peppers here. 3 bell peppers, 1 onion. I'm going to squeeze some lime out of these limes I've had for a while too. Use those up. I got some Norris chicken bouillon powder, and that's in there right now with some water, because I'm using chicken tenders and that does not create a lot of juices. So I've got some chicken bouillon with water in there right now. And I'll be using my homemade taco seasoning. That's all I'm using. So right now I'm going to go ahead and cut up my bell peppers, my onions, and then get my chicken in, and stay tuned. All right, everyone, so I have had the slow cooker. I'm ready to put everything in. I've had the slow cooker going on high just to warm up the water and everything. You can see I have the chicken bouillon powder in there. So now I'm just going to start adding stuff in, all right? I think I'm going to add in the chicken first. So, oops, sorry. I have it in a freezer bag, so I'm just going to dump it in. Now, normally I go ahead and cook everything on low the entire time, except I didn't take it out to thaw it out soon enough. You can see some of it is still a little bit frozen to each other. And I put it in the microwave on defrost for a little bit, but I don't really like doing that most of the time. I usually would take the meat out the night before and put it in the refrigerator to thaw out. Or if I take it out in the morning, I'll put the whole pack in a bowl of cold water and thaw it out quickly that way. So, all right, you can see I have my nice colorful bowl of peppers, bell peppers and onions. So we're just gonna throw that in there right now. Alright. Just gonna mix that up a little bit. Actually, I'm gonna squeeze a lime into it for the lime juice. I had 2 limes. I'm going to save one to squeeze the lime juice into my chicken fajita tacos. And that way I use these limes up because they're getting old. So at least they got juice in it still. Alright, so I'm going to put in some of this taco seasoning I made. It's just a tablespoon right there. About 1.5 tablespoons I used. I'll see how it tastes halfway through. Alright, so now I'll mix it up. Alright. And that is all there is to it. I'm going to cover it up. I'm going to leave it on high for the first hour or two, just so I can get it cooking, and I'll see how it is at that time, whether I turn it back down to low. All right, so stay tuned. All right, everyone, so it's Saturday afternoon. I got the chicken fajitas going in the slow cooker, and meanwhile, we're going to enjoy this summer treat. It's something obviously we only make in the summer because it's fresh peaches and they're seasonal. And I'm going to call these sweet peaches. It's just cut up fresh peaches with milk and sugar. I made this yesterday, so it's had overnight to really get the flavor in. And it is good. It is a good summer treat. So, all right, we're going to enjoy this on this Saturday afternoon. All right, so here is the chicken fajitas in the slow cooker. It's a little bit juicy, but that's okay. It smells delicious. So I'm going to plate up some stuff for Glenn. He's going to be eating in the garage. So, yeah, so that's it. Super easy slow cooker recipe. All right, everyone, here is our slow cooker chicken fajitas. I have the fajita mixings in there. Couple of corn tortillas, and that's white corn, picante sauce, guacamole, sour cream, and some cheese. So that's our dinner for this Saturday night. All right, everyone, so here is my plate, and I've got my chicken fajita directly on the tortilla, and yes, I am having corn tortillas with mine. There are certain things I like corn tortillas, and that's fajitas and carnitas. So I have my slice of lime there, cheese and guacamole, and that's all I'll take on mine. So this is our dinner for this Saturday night. All right, everyone, so it is Saturday night, and to end the night and the week, I'm going to be making some cinnamon tortillas or cinnamon crisp, whatever you want to call them. I had this bag of street size flour tortillas in my refrigerator, and they need to get used up. They're a little too thick for me for like little tacos or anything. So I'm just going to make some cinnamon crisp. So I got some cinnamon sugar mixed up. I'm going to get the oil going and cut these in pieces. Glenn is out in the garage still. He's messing with his RC cars, so I made him a pot of coffee. And the coffee will go good with the cinnamon crisp. Alright, everyone, so here are the cinnamon crisp to end this week and end this night. So I thank you so much for taking time out of your day to watch this video. I really appreciate your support. I hope you enjoyed the video, even though I didn't start recording our meals until midweek. So that's it, and that's what we ate this week. So Remember to live life, be good to yourself, and be good to others. Until next time.